when I grow up to be a lady, I'd like to be a great runner, perhaps an Olympic champion.
Mm-hmm.
How old were you when you wrote that?
I'd be about 14. I hadn't long been running then.
I like the way you wanted to grow up to be a lady as well.
This is Dorothy Hyman, the last British woman to win an Olympic individual medal in the 100 or 200 metres 62 years ago.
Dad's stern eye. He was the real and original driving force behind me.
Yeah, definitely was.
Trained by her father, a coal miner from Barnsley, she went on to dominate sprint racing in Britain.
He came and watched me running in a school sports day, and I don't think I won that time because for some reason, before I got to end, I turned round to look at somebody and they passed me. But he recognised that I could run, and he set me off just practising, just running in the park, anywhere, because for some reason he knew, to be better, you had to practice.
Hyman was a Commonwealth and European medalist by 17, and 2 years later she stunned the sprinting world at the 1960 Olympics in Rome with a silver in the 100 metres and a bronze in the 200 metres.
The papers said it was a waste of time taking British sprinters, they hadn't a chance. It was amazing when I got to the final, and I always remember the national coach, who I don't think he particularly liked me because I was from North, but he said, "This is the race you've come, this is the one that matters," and that stuck.
Do you remember what it was like to stand on the start line?
I was very nervous, and I don't know whether I got a false start, I don't know. I did at one race, but I got off well, and for the first 10 metres I thought I were in front until Wilma got in a stride, and obviously she was head and shoulders taller than I was.
And that moment you crossed the line and realised you'd won an Olympic silver, what did that feel like?
Well, you think of home and you think, oh, I've done well. I mean, in some ways you wish you'd have won, but yeah. And you think of home, I wonder if they're watching. And people say, oh, what was it like on the podium? That's secondary. It's when you go through that tape and you know what you've done, that's the best part.
Hyman returned from Rome a sprinting superstar and a history maker. Cudworth came out to celebrate.
There couldn't have been any more there if the Queen had been coming through.
Hyman had certainly put the town of Barnsley on the map, now famous for more than just coal.
Local Olympic medalist Dorothy Hyman looks at some cups. Definitely not the race-winning type she usually collects.
There were plenty of those over the next few years as Hyman juggled life as the first female tracer at the coal board with her status as one of the best sprinters in the world, whilst rubbing shoulders with prime ministers and royalty. The 1964 Tokyo Olympics was meant to be her defining golden moment, but injury robbed her of it, and she retired after the Games at the age of just 23.
These are the Olympic medals. First time they'd ever been put on these fancy chains. To Dorothy, a girl that fame never altered.
Do you ever think I could have gone on and dominated for years and years to come?
I think I could, but at that time I was tired because it was I worked full time and I trained. So it was all work, bed, and I thought life was passing me by.
Do you think you would have liked being an athlete in the modern era?
I don't think so. People say, Dorothy, you would have been a millionaire. And obviously we all like to have nice things, and you think of the things it would have let you do. But no, I think my way was the better way. I had my athletics, I had my work, and I had an outlet. I had a different way of life.
But how fast might you have been able to run? You look
at
those tracks,
that's
those
one thing
spikes.
I do.
You must sit there some days and wonder.
I do wonder now, not until I've got older, and I thought, oh, well, if I'd have run again, I wonder, how fast I could have gone.
She did run again, and she did go faster, but after writing a book which earned her £150, she was deemed professional and wasn't allowed to race at the Olympics. She's never lost her love or burning desire to drive athletic success, so we took her down to her local track, the Dorothy Hyman Sports Centre, to continue that legacy.
Injuries, or if you make a mistake, which is easy, you do something silly and it loses you a race, just put it behind you. You just think, right, I'm going to work extra hard, and you're going to have to work out to beat me next time. And you're all just starting, aren't you? Have a go at all your distances, and we all like to win, so you pick the one that you're best at. These are all new to me. I don't know quite what that's doing.
6 decades on, some things have certainly changed, but her desire to see a British woman succeed in the sport she loves remains as strong as ever. Gail Davis, Sky Sports.